Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with a review video. You guys requested it, so I'm gonna give it to y'all, okay? I recently had an Anastasia Beverly Hills haul. I will link that on the screen for anyone who's interested. I got some really good products, so check that video out. But you guys wanted to see a review exclusively on her illuminators that she recently launched. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about them, the consistency, the way they perform, how I apply them, and also if they are worth your money. Okay, so let's get on to this video. So Anastasia Beverly Hills, as you guys know, is famous for her brow products, but in the last, I'd say 2 years, she's really been dominating the cosmetics world, okay? She is putting out consistently, you know, eyeshadows, lip products, contour palettes, just everything. She's really thinking this through, and I really applaud her daughter Norvina. For anyone who didn't know, she has a daughter who works with her, and she really busts her butt on these products. She gives you little previews and stuff on Snapchat, so I follow her around, and she talks about like the colors that they're coming out with, what are they thinking of launching, projects that they're coming out with, and things like that. And she really works hard, from what you can see, to put out really great products. And so far Anastasia has been pretty consistent with the quality of her products. So you guys know I love Anastasia, and so I was really excited when she announced that she was coming out with these illuminators. So I had to get my hands on them. I thought they were gonna sell out like crazy, but luckily they didn't. For some reason, I don't feel like these illuminators have been getting that much hype, especially on YouTube. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't seen a bunch of big time YouTubers bigging them up or doing reviews and stuff like that. So I really wanted to do an exclusive video on them to let you guys know if it's worth your money and which shades I would put on different skin tones, okay? So she did come out with 4 different shades that you can select from, and they all retail for $28, which in my opinion is amazing. When was the last time you bought a high-end highlighter, okay, for $28? Normally they all retail for like $45 and up, especially out here in Canada. They really jack up our prices. Like, it's so annoying. So for Anastasia to put out a product for under $30, yeah. I'll start with the lightest shade. Like I said, she came out with 4, and they are all supposed to target every skin tone, from the very fairest girl to the deepest girl, okay? So this is, let's talk about the packaging actually. This is what the packaging looks like. Very pretty. It is that kind of packaging that will get fingerprints on it very easy. Always looks very kind of greasy. So yeah, that's the only downfall, and I really wish it was see-through, because I love packaging that I can actually see the product, and this one isn't. But it's still very compact. It's easy to travel around. It's sturdy, and it holds your product really well. And then in the back she has just like the label right here, okay? So when you open up the packaging, you do have a really nice size mirror, which is always awesome. And then the actual highlighter or illuminator, if you will. And as you guys can see, it does have like a pattern and texture to it. They have that pattern and texture because it helps your brush really pick up the product the way it's supposed to. It doesn't pick up too much or too little. It's just the right amount of product that you need. The first shade I'm going to start with is the lightest shade right here, and this is called Starlight. It is like a white gold highlighter, and I find that Starlight is very buttery and smooth to work with. They do have little specks. This one especially has tiny little specks of glitter when I look into it, but it's not visible far away. It's because I'm very close up to it, but it gives that beautiful glow to the skin when the light hits it. As the light is hitting my hand, you guys can see that glow. It's beautiful, very smooth and buttery, like I said, easy to work with. So this is Starlight, and it is a true white gold. On my skin tone, this does come off a tad bit ashy. The deeper you are, the more ashy it's going to look. So what I like to do when I want to use this one, because it gives you such a beautiful sheen, I mix it with the other illuminators that have more color to it. So I still get that sheen and that glow, that intense glow from Starlight, but I'm balancing it so it doesn't look ashy on me by putting another product that has a nicer color that complements my skin tone. So that's how I use this on myself, or if I'm using it on someone with a deeper complexion, not on its own. The next color that I have here is So Hollywood, and this is the one that everyone thought they were going to love, or they do love. But to be honest, this is the one that I like the least, okay? And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But this is a yellow-based gold. It's very, very beautiful, the color. And it's very well pigmented also. They all are very pigmented. This is So Hollywood, and it is a yellow gold. It's very beautiful. But with this one, I feel this is the most glittery. Okay, especially when it does go onto the skin with a brush. You have to understand, when you're swatching products with your finger, it's totally different than when you're applying it with a brush. Your finger is smoothing out that product and blending it into your skin so beautifully. So it's not gonna look quite the same. So when I apply So Hollywood with a brush, I just feel like it's very chunky and very glittery. So I really have to work around it and be careful on what brush I'm using, okay? The next one that I have is my favorite, and this is called Peach Nectar. And this is a beautiful peach tone orangey highlighter. It's gorgeous. It has a little bit of gold in there too, but it's more on the warm peachy orange color, which is something totally different, super intense. But on my skin tone, it is the one that looks the most everyday appropriate. You know what I mean? Because it has that warm orangey peachy color on my skin tone, it's just perfect. So here it is. Let me swatch that again. Right there. It's gorgeous. Peachy, orangey, golden color right here. It's so, so stunning. Gives you the beautiful glow that you need and sheen. This one's very smooth. It's very buttery. There's not much glitter particles in this one, just like Starlight. It goes onto the skin very, very soft, and it's beautiful. I love this one. The next one and the last one is Riviera right here, and this is a beautiful bronze color. It's gorgeous. Again, it's different from what I have. Honestly, it is, because this one, it's not like a gold, a deep bronzy gold. It's like a rose gold bronzy color. It's beautiful. I love this one. This one is also very smooth and very buttery, very intense. Look at that. Do you see that? It is super, super intense. It's gorgeous. This, for deeper skin tones, I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and it looks very natural. It's so pretty. When I first purchased them, I purchased So Hollywood and Peach Nectar, and I was not a fan of So Hollywood from the get-go and Peach Nectar. I found that they were just so chunky and glittery and emphasized on texture of my skin because there was so much glitter particles, and I didn't find that they were easy to blend. Completely honest. At the time, I was using them dry and with a fan brush, and it just didn't wow me at all. So I decided to play around with them a little bit more, and I used a different brush. Now, Anastasia did come out with her own highlighter brush, which I didn't get, but I decided to use a brush that's very, very similar to the Anastasia one. So I used this brush right here. This is the Sigma tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35, and I pretty much have used this all the time when I'm highlighting because it just doesn't do me wrong. It's perfect. It lays down the product amazingly. So I decided to use this brush, and it definitely changed the way the product went onto my skin. I took it another step and I decided to wet the product. So I would go into the highlighter, get some product, spritz my brush with some Fix Plus or water or setting spray, let it air dry just a tad bit, and then go in with the product, and that made it amazing. Like, the product does not look glittery, it does not look chunky. It gives me a beautiful glow, and it is what I'm wearing right now. Do you guys see that? This right here is Riviera and So Hollywood. So I have Riviera all over, and then So Hollywood just at the center on top. And I used this brush, and it's not chunky, it's not glittery, it's not all over the place. It wasn't hard to blend. It went on effortlessly. So the only way I use these illuminators is if I'm using this brush and if it's wet. So after doing that, I really fell in love with them because they are very, very pigmented. They are super luminous and gorgeous on the skin. So I went ahead and ordered the other two, which is Starlight and Riviera. And Starlight really blew me away. I think out of all of them, Starlight is the best, but it comes off way too ashy on me to use it alone. That's why I say Peach Nectar is my favorite. But Starlight, if I could use it on its own, I'd be using it almost every day because it has a very smooth, buttery consistency, and it doesn't have the glitter particles that some of them do. So that one is beautiful. If you have fair skin, I would definitely recommend you getting Starlight. It is a gorgeous color. So guys, that is it for my review. I really hope that this was helpful to you guys who requested it, and you guys got a feel for which one you should get and which one you should skip on, or just get all of them like me because I'm a makeup addict. But yeah, let me know down below what you think of these. Have you tried them out, and how did they work out for you? And if they're not working out, try a different brush, something similar to this, or a blush brush, you know, something like that, and just pinch it, and then just wet the brush with a little setting spray or something and go in with it, and I feel like it just works out better. So let me know if you try that out and if it worked out for you. Again, I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up for more reviews, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to join the Curls and Lipstick family, and I will see you all on the next video. Ciao!